But what has really shocked me with this, I guess you'd say, new situation involving Deion Sanders in Colorado, and I can't emphasize this enough, is that they weren't supposed to do this. A lot of you don't understand how surreal this actually is. Wow! But oh man, look at your boy Deion, aka Primetime, aka Neon Deion, aka... Alright man, quit being corny, sorry, but Coach Prime, he's back at it again. And when I say he's back at it again, I know all of you are sitting there saying, Matt, what in the crap is going on? What are you referring to? Well, my friend, that's a great question, and I have an even better answer. And here's the weirdest part about this, and really the most mind-boggling part about all this. Colorado wasn't even supposed to do this. Even with all the expectations, even with them having Deion Sanders, even with them having Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter, this, that, and the third, they were not supposed to do this, and I can't emphasize that enough. Nobody, I mean not a single soul out there, expected this to happen. And even with me looking right here at the numbers, the cold hard truth, the reality, it's still hard to fathom. We're going to talk all about that in today's video, but real quick, hold on, I just thought about this. It is Wednesday, dang, the weekend's sneaking up on us. My apologies, I completely forgot, and now that I think about it, I guess it's time for the Colorado and Oregon preview. The past couple of weeks, we've done the preview for the Colorado games on Wednesday night, and it seems like you guys are liking that. So you know what? Similar to last week, let's do this again. If you want to see the Colorado versus Oregon preview tonight, let's see if we can get this video to, last time we killed a like goal, so let's say 1,300 likes. 1,300 likes within the next, I'd say you got about 3 to 4 hours, and we'll do that. Last time the like goal was 600, so we're more than doubling it. It's rather simple. If you guys want to see that, it's up to you, because if you reach the like goal, we'll do it. We'll do that tonight, but for now at least, we gotta lock in with this video. I do want to show y'all this though real briefly, because I don't think a lot of people understand this weekend might be the best weekend in college football all throughout the season. We have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 top 25 matchups. And we were extremely close to having 7 because that Florida State Clemson game, that one doesn't count, and Clemson's ranked currently like 27 or 28th. But outside of that, and I tweeted out a couple hours ago, take a look at this slate of games. And let me know in the comment section, what game are you looking forward to the most? You got Lil Bro Ohio State versus Notre Dame. That's a top 10 matchup. Of course, the game that we're going to talk about possibly later tonight, Oregon and Colorado. No need for me to even speak about how good that game's going to be and how many people are going to tune into that. You got a top 15 matchup, Alabama and Ole Miss with the Lane Train. Then you got Oregon State, Washington State, Utah, UCLA. Then you got the Seminoles versus Dabo Swinney and Clemson. That's going to be a sneaky good game because I'm just looking to see if Clemson's going to give a fight. Because the last time Clemson played a pretty good team in Duke, they didn't even show up. So stay tuned for that. You got Penn State and Iowa. That's your Big Ten game. I mean, nobody really gets excited for a Big Ten matchup because the score is probably going to be 10-7. And then you got to pay attention to this one too. Auburn and Texas A&M. Remember, Auburn's undefeated. Their head coach, Hugh Freeze, was a pretty good coach at Ole Miss. He beat Nick Saban not once but twice. And then you got the fraudulent Jimbo Fisher, who's the head coach for A&M. A lot of good games this weekend. A lot of good games. I'm curious. So let me know in the comment section. I know we got a lot of Colorado fans, but what game are you looking forward to the most? For me, at least, man, so many good games, but I'm rolling with Colorado and Oregon. Now, how about we do this? I'll give you my top 3 games of the weekend, and we really got to get a move on. At number 3, I'm going to say Alabama and Ole Miss, because Alabama has looked terrible the past couple of weeks, and I just want to see if they can patch things up, and I want to see how they look against another top 15 team, because we saw they look against Texas. Not too hot. That's number 3 for me. Number 2 is going to be, you can't forget about this game, Ohio State and Notre Dame. Ohio State has a new quarterback at Notre Dame. They're looking better than what I expected, and their quarterback, Sam Hartman, pretty dang good. The cool thing about the Ohio State and Notre Dame game is we're going to find out a lot about both of these teams. I think whoever wins this game between Ohio State and Notre Dame, more than likely they will make the playoff. I hate to say this early into the season this is a playoff game, but it really is. Those are my top 3 games, but man, if you're a college football fan, these are weekends you dream of. I'm telling you, do not call me, do not text me from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. the following day. We got a bunch of good games to look forward to, but moving that aside, we got to talk about what is going on with Colorado. We all know your college football games are played on Saturday, right? Well, around Tuesday, sometimes it can delay as long as Wednesday. This is when the amount of viewers are released to the public. And when I say the amount of viewers, I'm talking about the amount of views per game. So for example, on Tuesday, they'll say, okay, the Alabama versus South Florida game, it had 5 million viewers. And the Georgia-South Carolina game, it had 7 million viewers, and blah, blah, blah. You get the point. That information officially gets released to the public around Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, yesterday, the amount of viewers for the Colorado State game, it got released. And yeah, it caught a lot of people off guard because it registered a total of 9.3 million viewers. Yeah, that's a lot of viewers to say the least. I think we can agree on that. And check this out, the game peaked with viewership of 11.1 million. According to ESPN, the Colorado versus Colorado State game was the most streamed college football game of all time. Let me say that again and make that clear to some of y'all. This wasn't the most streamed game up until this point in this season. This wasn't the most streamed game in the past couple of years. This was the most streamed game of all time. And I mean this with no disrespect to Colorado State. Well, you can take it disrespectfully. I don't care. It's Colorado State. Look at their opponent. I have never seen a Colorado State fan ever comment on one of my videos or tweet at me. What I mean when I say that, it's not me trying to throw shade at Colorado State. It's more so of saying, what if they would have played Oregon? What if this would have been USC? 9.3 million viewers versus Colorado State. It's insane. It's unheard of. And also, you got to throw in there, this game lasted until 2 a.m. Central Time. I think this game would have had more viewers if it would have kicked off at 2:30 or 6 or even 11. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it wouldn't have, but that's just my theory. I started saying this years ago. I know we got a lot of new people that just started watching the past couple months, but been saying this for years when I covered Deion Sanders. Say it with me now. You know what this is? The Deion effect. He's polarizing. People can't get enough of this guy. It has nothing whatsoever to do with Colorado, okay? I'm sorry. It has everything to do with Colorado is attached to Deion Sanders. Therefore, and a lot of people don't understand this, many people don't even care about college football. A lot of these people that are tuning into the games, they're just rooting for Deion's success. And also, a majority of these 9.3 million viewers, I'd say about 4 to 5 million of them, they're haters and they're wanting to see the fall of Deion Sanders. They're wanting to see Colorado lose. That's how life works, but that's also why so many people are tuning in. It's a similar reason as to why everybody watches Alabama. I'd say 75 to 80% of the people that watch Alabama games are people wanting them to lose. You want to see them fall. That's all there is to it. Same thing with Colorado. But what has really shocked me with this, I guess you'd say, new situation involving Deion Sanders in Colorado, and I can't emphasize this enough, is that they weren't supposed to do this. We knew they were going to pull a crap ton of viewers when they played Oregon, TCU, and USC, but not Colorado State. It's really getting to the point, and I've thought this over the past couple of days. Previously, I've stated, I'm not going to say that Deion Sanders has saved college football. I'm just going to say he's influenced it a lot. But now, after saying this, I'm leaning more towards the side and more towards the fence of Deion Sanders saved college football. I firmly believe Deion Sanders is doing for college football what Tiger Woods did for golf. And that's why I'm really cautious to say he saved college football like Tiger Woods did for golf, because no. People don't get it. Tiger Woods literally saved the sport of golf. That sport was going downhill fast. Nobody was watching. Then Tiger came onto the scene and everybody started watching. The difference is with college football, with or without Deion Sanders, the sport was going to thrive. But with Deion Sanders, the thing is, it's just thrived even more. He's enhanced it. He has people that don't even care about the sport tuning into the games. That's the difference. And also, take a look at this overwhelming stat. This is for the Pac-12 at least. This is your total 2023 TV viewers through week 3. Yeah. Look at the gap in margin from 1 and 2. Colorado, 25.2 million. And number 2, Utah, 4.5 million. What is that? That's not even quadruple, and that's almost like 7 or 8 times in Utah, the team in second place. Unreal, man, unreal. And as we all know, Colorado plays Oregon this weekend, and I expect that game to get a total of probably, I'd say, 13 to 14 million viewers. I think 15 is going to be pushing it, because you have to understand Colorado and Oregon, they also play at the same time as Alabama and Ole Miss. Whereas last week when that Colorado game was going on, there wasn't any other game going on, and maybe that helped them. Let me double check. I do believe Colorado and Oregon play at 2:30, but I want to be sure and safe on that. Yeah, I was right. They play ABC 2:30, yeah. I'm expecting that game to get about 13, 14 million viewers. Somebody said in the comments section, last year probably 20 people watched that matchup. The funny part about that tweet is I don't think they're trying to be funny. And I get it. Maybe some of y'all think I'm overhyping and gassing up the situation. I understand that perspective, but I also firmly believe a lot of you don't understand how surreal this actually is. You will probably never see another coach put up these type of numbers that Deion is doing at any program. And here's my biggest question. I wonder if people are just tuning in because it's the start of all this. I wonder if in year 2 or year 3 he can continue this trend. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and we'll have to see. But let me know your thoughts down below about